Alright, what's up guys? So I'm out here on Grand Lake this morning. I'm going to be trying the mystery tackle box challenge. It's about 6:30. It looks like there's a small tournament going on. There's a lot of bass guys out here. There has been all morning, so I'm going to try to hit some spots that I've caught bass before, and we'll see what happens. So I just got out here to my first spot. We've got box number 299. So we've already went through what's in here. So we're gonna take a look and see what's inside. Pull this tab. So I got a Guggen Squad, a clutch. It's like a red lipless crankbait. That should do pretty good. 2.5 inch, half ounce. Decent little crankbait. We got a jig, diesel jig, football jig. That's definitely always black and blue color. It's always good. Some instructions, a sticker. Here's what's in here. We got some hooks, some EWGs. These are Spear Point Performance hooks. EWG 3/0. Kind of interesting shape. I haven't seen these before. And if you try them out on some soft plastics. And here's some soft plastics. These are 10,000 fish saw craw. Infused scent and salt. I don't see the color. Just black blue, it says. Black blue 4-inch craws. They look pretty good. Should do good. And then we got another pack of soft plastics. It's a ribbon tail worm. Carl's Amazing Baits. It's kind of like a June bug color. It looks pretty good. Let's see the color on these ones. I'd say it's like a June bug, just a ribbon tail worm. So those will work good with the hooks. Both of those will, and I can even shaky head this one if I wanted. But that's it. We got the ribbon tail, the EWG hooks, craws. They're pretty big craws too. The crankbait. And the jig. So I think what I'm going to do is start out with the crank and with the jig. And I'll put one of these as a trailer on the jig. I'm going to pitch there's some flooded timber up here. I'm going to pitch the jig around, and then I'll run the lipless crank on some gravel. and around the edges of some structure and stuff, so we'll see what happens. We got a football head jig, black and blue. It's always a good color. Get this tied on, then I'll add that black and blue crawl for a trailer. Infused scent and salt. So this is a saw craw made by CHEROKEES. Definitely have a scent. So I think I'm gonna hit up some of these little stumps, any kind of cover I see on this bank, and then I'll work my way back down with the lipless, and then I'm gonna hit a different spot. Hung up right here. Come on. That spot's completely blown out. You got these guys over here, I think they're running jugs. So they're kind of blowing my spot up a little bit. But can't really complain, I'll do the same thing. Perfect. There's got to be something under there. Twitch it a little bit. So it's transitioned from kind of rocks on that point into just straight gravel over here. Seems a little deeper. I'm not running my depth finder because my battery was dead this morning. Had to jump it. And just trying to conserve it. I'm gonna drag this jig a little bit on this gravel. Oh, fish on. Yes. All right. There he is. Nice. Right off that gravel. That's a good one. But for the, whoa, yeah. That's a nice fish. Dragging this jig right on that gravel, and he was sitting there waiting. The wind's blowing up on this gravel bank right now. swallowed me pretty good. There we go. All right, back he goes. Yep, so it looks like I'm gonna see if I can get this fish to go back. Get some oxygen running through him. He swallowed me pretty good and he's bleeding. He was. See if he wants to take off. Yeah, oh, so happens sometimes. You get a bad hook on the fish and they're not gonna make it. So we'll just keep him, and he won't go to waste. We'll make some fish tacos. You can see that transition area right here where we're going from rock to gravel. So first part of the MTB challenge down. Man, he swallowed this black and blue jig with the craw trailer. I can't remember. Scratch craw maybe is what they're called. Scented. Ripped it up. Again, he had this a little too long. Swallowed it. So, but it works. And that's one lure down. So I'm gonna move over to the lipless crank. I know there's some fish out here on this gravel. The wind's blowing right in, so I'm gonna run that lipless crank down this gravel bank and see if we can get one to bite on it. If I can get this thing open. So this is the Guggen clutch, lipless crank. Guggen clutch. It's like a red and orange color. I've never used one of these before. It's kind of like a red-eye shad clone or something. Got a pretty good rattle, so we'll see how it works. I think I'm hung on this lipless. Man, I thought I had a bite for a second. I have the least confidence in crankbaits. I know they catch a lot of fish, but for some reason I've just never got into them. I've just got way more confidence in a soft plastic. So I guess that means I should probably use them more so I can build up some confidence, but I don't know, it's hard whenever you're catching fish on a bottom bait to move to a moving bait like a crankbait. Now I'll use a spinner bait or even a chatterbait, which you use a lot like a crankbait, but I just don't have as much confidence in the crankbait for some reason. Maybe we'll change that right here. Catch a 8-pounder. But so I've got the that worm rigged up on a spinning rod, the ribbon tail worm. I'm gonna run it weightless. I don't think I'm gonna be able to really use it right here. It's a little bit windy. Maybe I could work in the other way. Bottom. Maybe I could. I might try it. But there's another spot I want to hit that's a little more protected. And I've had quite a bit of luck in there with worms. Fishing around some docks and some cover and stuff. So we'll give this another few minutes. I'd like to get one on this crankbait out here because it's a good spot for it. We'll see. I want to get out of here by 9:30 to 10 before it gets too hot. We got a fish. We got a fish. Right there, baby. All right. Come on, stay on there. On that lipless crank. Oh yeah. Ooh, yeah, nice. Smaller one. Don't you hook me. Quit it. Right off this gravel bank, man. They're stacked up in here right now. I was just saying how I don't have any confidence in crankbaits, so I guess I've got a little more confidence now. So that's about a 1/2 pounder. That's our second bait down on the MTB challenge. Get him back in the water. Sweet. Second bait down. This is what we've got left. Ribbon tail worm with this hook. Now I've got it weightless rigged on a spinning rod. I'm kind of considering now, since I know there's fish right here, to rig a Carolina rig and drag it on along this gravel. See if we can pick one up that way. I may try to throw this weightless for a minute. But before, I'm not going to leave this spot if I'm catching fish here. It drops to probably about 6 feet where I'm at, but it's about 6 inches right up there. Gotta get a good backlash in. And all we gotta do is get one to bite. I don't care how big it is. We'll have this mystery tackle box slam completed. Right where I just had my boat beached up. Probably won't be a bass there for 3 hours. And I've fished this spot before, but haven't had a whole lot of luck here. I've caught a few bass on this same bank about a mile from here, but I've been doing pretty good right here. Just happy to have that crankbait knocked out. Oh, there's a bite right there. Come on. I have one right here. Oh, missed one. The little one had me picked up. Let's see what time it is. 8 o'clock. And it is definitely starting to warm up already. It's probably mid-80s. not too bad yet, but as soon as that sun gets up, it's gonna be. We've been in just a hot, dry summer. Drought, super hot. A lot of 3-digit days. There's a bite right there. Come on. I don't know if he's still there or not. I think he is. Got him. Got him. Oh, he's pulling drag. Jump, stay on there, stay on there. Let's see what he looks like. Not as big as that other one, but not bad. Whoa. Really bad. He was going to swallow it too. See if we can do some surgery on him. He's just barely got it in there. I think he's gonna be fine. It's about he's a keeper. He's 14. On Grand Lake they gotta be 14. We'll get him back in. Alright. So that was the ribbon-tail. That was the ribbon-tail worm on the spear point hook. And that was it. Yeah, that worked out pretty good. Alright guys, so I just got the Mystery Tackle Box Challenge MTB SLAM done, Grand Lake. It's box number 299. It's about 8:30. I'm gonna head back to the house before it gets too hot. Stay tuned. I think tonight I'm gonna go do some catfishing, so that video will come out after this one. But we'll see you then.